Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our next lesson on statistics. And in this lesson, we are going to do exercise 14.2, sum number 7, 8, and 9, the last three sums of this exercise. So, sum number 7 says the value of n of pi up to 50 decimal is given below. So, this is pi, sorry, this is pi, and the value of pi is given over here. We have to make a frequency distribution table of digit from 0 to 9 after decimal points, and we also have to find out the most and the least frequent or frequently occurring digit. So the answer will be in this manner. By observation of the digits after decimal point, the required table can be constructed as follows, like this one. So the first column will be digit, second column is our tally, and the third column is the frequency, that is the number or the digits, the number of time it is repeating itself. Like 0 is repeating, 1 is repeating, how many times in the decimal place of the value for pi. So let us count for 0 first. So we will mark all the 0 numbers. So starting after the decimal points, we have 0 in here and here. So 0 is repeating only 2 times. So you can see in frequency the digit 0, the tally is 2 vertical marks and the frequency is 2. Now let us see for 1. How many 1, the digit 1 is repeating. So you can see over here. First let us erase this part. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 1 is repeating itself 5 times. So in our table, the first number is 1, the tally is of 5, so 4 vertical line and 1 diagonal line, and the number of frequency is 5. Now for 2, let us see for 2, how many 2's are we getting? Again let us erase these marks and search for 2. So we are going to see all the numbers after decimal points. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is no more. So 5 times number 2 is repeating itself. Oh, I accidentally cut 6, it is 2. So you can see there is only 5 times it is repeating itself. So digit is 2, tally is of 5 and of 5 frequency. So in this manner we will find for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. At the end we are going to add up all these frequency numbers and we will see the total is 50. So we have to tally it with the question. So you can see the value of pi up to 50 decimal places. So our total frequency is 50 in our frequency distribution table, and here is also 50 decimal points are given. So our total frequency and this frequency matches and our answer is correct. Now the frequency distribution table is being made. We also have to find the most and the least frequently occurring digits. So from the table itself we can see that the most occurring number is the most occurring or the maximum frequency is over here, which is 8, and the number that is repeating itself maximum time is 3 and 9. So 3 and 9 are the most occurring digit in the 50 decimal places for pi, and the least occurring digit will be 0, as the minimum frequency is 2. We have no other frequency lesser than 2, so the digit that is least occurring is 0. So here is our answer. It can be observed from the table above that the least frequency is 2 of digit 0. So the least frequency is 2 and the digit is 0. And the maximum frequency is 8 and the digit is 3 and 9. Therefore, the most occurring digit is 3 and 9 and the least occurring digit is 0. So this is our sum number 7. Now let us see sum number 8. In sum number 8, it is said 30 children were asked about the number of hours they watched television TV programs in the previous week. The results are as follows. So this is our raw data of 30 children. We have to make a group frequency distribution table. The previous one is not a group. It was an ungrouped frequency distribution table. Now this one is a grouped frequency distribution table taking the class width or the class size as 5 and one of the class interval is 5 to 10. So first it is said that the width of the class is 5. That means the numbers like from 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, this will be the sort of grouping. And one of the class interval is given. One of the class interval is given. It is not the first interval. It is the one of the class interval is given, which is 5 to 10. So first we have to find whether there are numbers which are lesser than 5. So you can see clearly that 1, 2, these are 2, 3, 4. Here are the numbers which are lesser than 5. So the first group will be 0 to 5. And the next class interval will be 5 to 10. This is the first subpart that we have to do. Second subpart is how many children watch television for 15 or more hours in a week. So first we will make a frequency distribution table. So our class interval will be like 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15. And the number of hours, here I did not make the tally mark. If you want, you can make the tally marks. So make another column for tally and then in here write tally and then you can do number of children. From 0 to 5, let us see how many number of children do we get. So first let us erase all this. So first interval is 0 to 5. Let us see how many numbers we get from 0 to 5. 0 to 5 means we will consider numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. These 5 numbers we will consider. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and there is no more. So there are 10. So you can see the number of children is given as 10 and tally will be first one is 4 vertical lines and 1 diagonal, another 4 vertical lines and 1 diagonal. Then 5 to 13. 5 to 13, let us see which are the numbers. 5 to 10. In this group, the numbers will be 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So let us see how many numbers we get from this tally. For this tally and we will consider numbers only these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 we will not consider, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there are 13 such numbers. So you can see there is 13 such numbers. So tally will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 diagonal. So 10 already done and 3 more. So here is 13. Then number of children is 13. Then the second last group is 10 to 15. So let us see for 10 to 15 how many numbers we get. So the group is of 10 to 15 and we will consider the numbers 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So let us see if we get how many numbers we get from 10 to 15. So we will consider only these numbers. So 1 over here, 2, 3, 15 we will not consider, 4, 5. So we have only 5. So you can see the tally, the number of children is 5 and the tally will be 4 vertical lines and 1 diagonal lines. Lastly, we have 15 to 20, this group. So for this group 15 to 20, we will consider the numbers from 15, 16, 17, 18 and 19. We will not consider 20, only these numbers we will consider. So all the double digit number you can see we have 1, 2, only these two, 15 and 17. So tally mark will be of 2 vertical lines and 15 and 17 are the 2 numbers only. If we add all these numbers, we can see the total is 30. So let us go and check once again how many children is there. So 30 children. So you can see that there is only 30 children that we have to find. The total frequency will match then. And in our total frequency distribution table, we have seen it is 30 children. So our construction of group frequency distribution table is done. The next question or subpart 2 was how many children watch the television for 15 or more hours. 15 or more hours means this group 15 or more hours. So how many children watched? Only 2 children watch. So the number of children who watch TV for 15 or more hours in a week is 2. So only 2 children watched more than 15 to 15 hours. So this was sum number 8. Now let us see sum number 9. In sum number 9, it is asked a company manufacturer the car batteries of a particular type. The life in years of 40 such batteries. So total frequency will be 40 after making our group distribution table. Such batteries were recorded as follows. So this is our raw data and you can see it is given in points. So construction a group frequency distribution table for this data using the class interval of class size 0.5 starting from the interval 2 to 2.5. So our first interval is given 2 to 2.5 and each of the width of the class is 0.5. So after 2.5 the class interval will be 2.5 to 3. Next 3.0 to 3.5. In this fashion the class interval should proceed. So the group frequency distribution table of size 0.5 and the class interval is 2 to 2.5 is given. Therefore the class interval will be in this fashion. We have constructed life for the batteries. Now you can see that here also I did not make the tally. So if you want you can make the tally for it. So number of batteries will be our frequency and the life of batteries is in the first column. So the first interval is 2 to 2.5. Let us see how many numbers we get between 2 to 2.5. From 2 to 2.5 means This means we will consider the number 2, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3 and 2.4. Only these 5 numbers we will consider. So you can see first number is 1 over here, then 2, only these two number we can find, 2.4 and 2.3. So the first frequency will be 2. Next we have 2.5 to 3.0. So 2.5 to 3.0 means all the numbers from 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8 and 2.9. Only these numbers we will consider. So we'll start from here, 1, then 3.0, 3.7, 3.2, 2.2 is already done, 4.1, 3.5, 4.5, 3.5, 2.3 is already done, 3.2, 3.4, 3.8, 3.2 again, 4.6, 3.7, 2.5, here is one, 4.4, 3.4, 3.3, 2.9, here is one, 3.0 we will not consider, 4.3, 2.8 over here, 3.5, 3.2, 3.9, 3.2, 3.2, 3.1, 3.7, 3.4, 4.6, 3.8, 3.2, 2.6, 3.5, 4.2, 2.9. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 numbers we have seen. So see, the number of batteries will be of 6. So in this fashion we have to construct the frequency group frequency distribution table. After constructing, we will add all these numbers and we will see that whether it is coming 40 or not. So here on adding 2 plus 6 plus 14 plus 11 plus 4 plus 3 is equals to 40. Let us come back to the question and see how many batteries were given. So here you can see it is given 40 batteries. So our 40 batteries is okay with our group frequency distribution table's total frequency. So we can say that our frequency distribution table is correct. So this was question number 9. Today we have discussed sum numbers 7, 8 and 9. I hope this short tutorial is helpful for you. Thank you.